Announcements before we get into our program. First, in your program for the evening, there is some information about Camp VCB. It is an awesome week of all kinds of different activities. The coolest one is hockey, so I'll just call that out now. I'm leading that one. But lots of awesome things. It's the first week in June or something like that, I think it is, but it's in your program, so certainly check that out. We also could use volunteers for that, so if you did AWANA, camp is great as well. If you didn't do AWANA, maybe even more so reason to help out at camp. But that's a great time. Lost and Found is overflowing. So if you are missing anything or you want to just do some shopping, swing by the Lost and Found closet. It is across from the gym bathrooms, and see if there's anything in there you want. Two last announcements. One, early bird, July 31st. If you sign up before then, $20 discount per kid. So please take advantage of that. And last but not least, volunteers for AWANA for next year. If you volunteered this year, we signed you all to 10-year contracts, so I know you're all back. But for new people, we would love to have you come, and we only offer a 20-year contract for new volunteers. So, but seriously, it's been an absolute blessing. Every week, when I just see the number of people that come here, the leaders, every Tuesday after every Tuesday, just loving on the kids. I mean, it's a huge blessing. We certainly get much more out of it than what we give. So, all right. So my announcements are done. So we're going to get club started like we do every night. So if everyone can please stand, we're going to start with our pledges. And I believe we have a couple special pledge flag presenters. If you can come present the colors. Walk them right out to here to the middle. Just hold that flag, come and present the colors. Bring the flags right out to the middle. Very good. All right, we'll start with our Pledge of the American flag. If you're wearing a hat, please take it off. Let me get out of the way. All right, our Pledge of the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, now the AWANA pledge, and the words will be up on the screen. There we go. I pledge allegiance to the AWANA flag, which stands for the AWANA clubs, whose goal is to reach boys and girls with the gospel of Christ and train them to serve Him. Amen. All right, post the colors. Last time of the year. All right, remain standing. I hope no clubbers sit. You guys know we keep standing for our song. So put the words up here in a second and have the lyrics. On the mark. All right, all the kiddos and the families, have a seat. That sounded amazing in here. The gym really kind of downs it a little bit, but that was amazing. All right, so a couple other announcements. First of all, it's been an amazing year. God has really blessed our AWANA Club. Last year, we had about 100 kids. This year, we had about 150 kids. So it was amazing, just absolutely amazing. We had kids joining like just a couple weeks ago. We had leaders coming and start helping out just a couple weeks ago. So it's just been an amazing blessing the entire year. We had a lot of fun. We also did some things just to teach the kids what's important. We had our Feed My Starving Children event, which was awesome, very well attended. I think we had about 80 people that came to that. Again, we had our food drive. We collected almost 40 bags. So again, thank everybody for that. We also had a little competition. Jim, if you want to throw the picture up. So we have a sister club in Papua New Guinea, and we have the picture on these jugs here. I'll put the picture up here in a second. We've been sponsoring them for a very long time. And the kids have a competition during the year, and we actually added a new wrinkle. This boring one with the bow tie is the leader's jug. So, so we added the leaders formally into the mix. So the girls, they won the first semester. So we take a collection every single week. The kids can donate a penny. They can donate $1 million. And we give them a little Starburst treat for the donation, whatever it may be. And then all the funds go to the Papua New Guinea Club. It pays for training for their leaders, books, game supplies, all kinds of stuff like that. So let me see here. Oh, it's empty. There's nothing in here anymore. So we also do, I'll get to the jugs in a second, but we also do, as we had in Stomp Night, where we collect cans throughout the year, and that money also all goes to Papua New Guinea. And Kim, for many years, has run point on organizing that. So real quick on the can front, we raised $96.48. So that was awesome. So second semester, we raised in total, the second semester, $224.32. So that's awesome. We eclipsed the first semester. And that brought us to a grand total for the jugs for the semester of $401 and a grand total of $497.57 that we'll send to Papua New Guinea. So awesome job, all of you guys. The pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars was amazing. So that's it. All right. The winner for the second semester. The winner for the second semester, and it wasn't even close, was the boys. But, the real winners are the Papua New Guinea kids, all right? So, kids, you guys split the semesters. Girls took the first semester, boys took the second semester. All right, but like I said, we did a lot of great stuff with the jugs, Feed My Starving Children. We also had a lot of fun. Who liked Glow Night? Is that fun? Who liked Costume Night? Who liked my favorite, Donut Night? We're much more sanitary this time with Donut Night than we've been in the past. So anyway, we've had a great time. I'm done talking. Jim, put on the montage and let's show everybody the great time we had this year.
My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. In the beginning, God made everything. blind men see. He let the lame walk and he set the world free. He died on a cross and he rose from the grave. He conquered sin, he is mighty to save. He went to heaven and he's coming back. God's word is true, but if it's attacked, I'll look you in the eye and say, my God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. God the Spirit, God the Father, God the Son. 1 + 1 + 1 =1. God the Spirit, God the Father, God the Son. 1 + 1 + 1 =1. I want the world to know about my God. I wanna live so the whole world can see that my heart has changed, I'm forgiven and new. If people need proof, may they see it in me. Let's look the world in the eye. Let's look them in the eye and say, my God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. I'm not afraid because God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do.
Let your light shine. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine. Let it shine before others. That they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Let your light shine. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine. Oh, oh, oh. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine. Let it shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. In the same way, let your shine, shine, shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Let your light shine. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine.
All right. So we had an amazing year, amazing year. So we are going to continue about amazing stuff, and we're going to celebrate our Sparkies. So I'm going to hand it over to our leaders.
All right, Sparkies, why don't you come up to the stairs? Come on. Come on. All the Sparkies on the stairs. Stairs are right here. Yes, good. Turn around. Come down here to all the stairs. Come in. Down here. Down here. Not just.
Here.
Come down here.
I'm staying here.
No. Stop. Come down. Your parents want to see you. Come down. We need to spread out. Come down. Come on down here, please. One more. Can you come down? Juliana? Come on, boys. Come down here. Down here, please. Jude. Coco, come here. Come down here. Down here. Come on, Coco. All right. All right, we're going to start with our Spark song. Are you ready? Ready, guys? All right. So my name is Bettina. I welcome you all, and my co-director Katie is over there. Hi. So tonight is a recognition of all the Sparkies. They have done an amazing job. And thank you to parents, because you really raised godly children. And it reminded me of Proverbs 22:6, where it says, train up a child the way it should go. And we really could build on the foundation that you have laid. So thank you very much. And as we sung, Sparks to Light the World, they really lit my world this AWANA year. It was such a blessing to interact with them, and it was just great. So Sparkies. Judah, if your name is called, would you please come and get your reward, and then you can sit back down with your parents, okay? Unless Miss Jen tells you to go back on the stairs, because we have quite a few of those as well. So during our verse time, the kids memorize the verses, and then we ask them questions about the verse. So for example, for John 3:16, a question could be, what does it mean to have eternal life? And so that's how we interact with them. That's how they are able to intake the verse. And so the Sparkies were really on top of everything. I mean, they just had an answer, and most of the times they were spot on. So that was amazing. So we're going to start with our participation award, which means they have worked in book either 1, 2, or 3, and they have not completed the book, so they will get the participation ribbon. All right? So we're going to start with, no, wait a minute. We're going to have to acknowledge our leaders first. So leaders, would you please stand up? Carol and Chris Benson, Chuck Caswell, Rich Cheng, Rhonda Gallier. Come on, stand up. Stephanie Hansen, Ryan Jurek, Ferdinand Kraus, Silas Kraus, Katie Lopez, Kevin and Carol Lundy, Tara Marino, Nathan Medina, Pat Rudy, Colleen, and Karen. So thank you, leaders. We could not have done it without you. And we also had Sparks helpers when some of our leaders were out, which are Becca Everding, Cassie Herzog, Rebecca and Julia Kraus, and Mike Lopez, Clara and Wayne Lutz. So thank you, guys. And not to forget our Spark secretary, Jen Wallace. All right. Thank you. All right. Now, Sparkies, it's your turn. For participation ribbon is Dan Bosashur. Where are you? Charlotte Benson. Come on, you can sit. You can sit down with your parents. Charlotte, where are you? Come on. And then Eden Cheng. Victoria Engelman. Oh, she's sick. Not yet. James Gelden. Coco Hamilton. Elijah Key. Luke Moll. You can sit down with your parents. Emma Norris, she's not here tonight. Maya Pantanella. Chase Stuck. Chase, are you here? I guess not. And Reed Thompson. Hangglider, schwingt es? Hangglider. So the next award is the Hang Glider book. That's our first book. So if they finish the book, they're going to receive this one. And we have Isabel Brinkley. And then Heath Chang. Blakely Kobler. Melody Cox. McKenna. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have McKenna Egner. Liam Foley. Tegan Foley. Gwen Gleason. Ariana Gullickson. Nathan Gullickson. Yes, I did say Nathan. Come on, Nathan. All right, and then Sienna Kim. Eli Kruska. Evangeline Lange. Sadie Larson. Sadie, not here. Kennedy's not here. Olivia Moe. Reed Nicklin. Miriam O'Donnell. Miriam, come on. Juliana Piasecki. Charlie Reginaldi. Mason Sharkey. He's not here. Haley Sears. Haley, where are you? Okay, and then Chris Thompson. Abigail Vandra. Kelsey Wetter. Okay, now the second book is similar but a different color ribbon. So the Wing Runner book reward goes to Simon Betzel. Evelyn Kavanaugh and Marielle Kavanaugh. Leah DeMille. Bennett Egner. Calvin Everding. Liam Foley. Ariana Gullickson. Sam Hogan. Eliana Herzog. Judah Johnson. Judah. Hello. Bryn Krupika. Emerson Market. Ray McCallum. Livy Stark. Solo Sante. And Theo Walls.
And you can go ahead and sit down.
Rhonda just
Theo,
told me that.
Theo, you can sit down, yeah.
He's still on the stairs.
Wait, who?
Which book is he was in?
He was on Skystone.
You want me to go downstairs and check the team bins?
No.
No, we're just gonna we'll just give him his award and then we'll have him finish it over the summer. I don't know what to do because
Yeah.
he's still on the stairs.
Okay, do we have a thing right here?
No, I don't have him. No, it would be this,
Oh,
but it's saying, she's saying
Okay.
we should have.
no, we're good. We're just, all right. Okay, next we have the book 3 and the plaque for Skystormer and finishing all 3 books. That's our Sparky Award. Just a second, please.
Go downstairs and get me a participation ribbon. Do you know where they are?
All right, we're gonna start with Grant Everding. Come here. Liam Foley. Ariana Gullickson. Josiah Market. Ethan Owen. Esther Phillips. She's not here. Olivia Roth. Evelyn Schnell. Come here. And then Lincoln Walter. And Lincoln needs to go back up too. All right, next we have, I'm just going to name those because the kids got those pins before. The hang glider review book is Isabel Brinkley, Liam Foley, and Ariana Gullickson. For the wing runner review book, Liam Foley, Ariana Gullickson. And for the Skystormer review book, Liam Foley. So this guy really worked hard. I mean, Liam did 3 books and 3 review books in 1 year. He just joined this year, so that's amazing. And Ariana is close behind. She did 3 books, 2 review books. So she's very close. So amazing. And then we have another memorizing special person with the Extra Credit Catechism Award is Isabel Brinkley. She started with 1 book. That's her first year. She's going to be 2 more years in Sparks. But she was so eager to memorize her verses, she got the first book, and then we have a catechism page, which is lots and lots of verses, and she did 2 packets of those. So she's going to be way go, girl. Yeah, I'm going to announce those, though. Okay, so that's what Isabel got. She's got a special award. So, Isabel, you can sit down. Thank you. Good job, girl.
And she gets this one too.
Oh,
She has 2 more.
oh, Isabel, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Okay, we have a special achievement award this year where kids have really gone out of their way to work hard and also have showed kindness to others. And so we have 4 kids, 1 from each team. For green team, we have Grant Everding, the Achievement Award. Come on, Grant. We're going to have to check that later. Then for yellow team, we have Ariana. For red team, we have Chris Thompson. And for blue team, we have Lincoln Walter. And so now for our special memorization award, they go to those 2 kids, Isabel and Liam. Okay. And now we have another award, which, I mean, these kids are really amazing this year. I was really blessed just by the way they interacted with each other, and it was really hard to pick two of those who kind of showed the most. And the character award is for kids with a gentle spirit, a demeanor that is peace-filled, and who showed kindness and maturity towards, I mean, it's amazing, those kids. And these two are Sienna Kim and Abby. So we have,
Just perfect attendance and then everyone can get back.
yes. Okay, now our last one is the perfect attendance. And that means these kids have not missed one AWANA night. And the two kids are, no, three kids actually. It's Isabel, Emerson, and Olivia. So thank you, Sparkies. You can go back down. All right, I'm going to hand it over to Kim.
My turn. Could I get all my TNTers to come up here, boys and girls, just everybody at once? Hey guys, we can do it on more than one step. So some of you can come down here.
You don't need them. You don't need those steps. You fit everyone here.
No, you can't. Hey, Jim, can we make it any brighter up here so that when parents take pictures from all the way back here, they can actually see their kids? Is that possible? No? Doesn't get any brighter? Darn. All right, so my name is Kim Blackburn, and I have been serving at AWANA for 19 years. This is my first year of doing both boys and girls combined. So something new for me. And we had a good time doing it that way this year. We all met in the gym, which we've been doing for a lot of years, so we played games together, boys and girls together. It used to be that we separated and went our own ways after that for the whole rest of the night. This time, we all have the same check-in desk. We're all meeting in conjunction with each other. The boys all met with male leaders, and the girls all met with female leaders. And then we all went to one large group time where everybody interacted. Oddly enough, all the boys sat on one side of the room, and all the girls sat on the other side of the room, very similar to what you see tonight. So they still haven't figured out that it's okay to sit in each other's spaces. Maybe that'll happen next year. We'll see. Anyways, it was a real privilege for me to be able to do that. So for the TNT Club, we have 3 years that we meet, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, but AWANA was designed to go through 6th grade. So we have 4 books that we can accomplish in 3 years. So towards the end of the night, there will be many kids standing up here that have finished all 4 of those books, which is a pretty massive achievement in 3 years. So we're going to start with our participation awards, and I'm going to have to put my glasses on. It's hard getting old. All right, so we're going to start with Eli Cox. So Eli, what you guys are going to do is once I call your name, you're going to come down here, and Miss Kelly's going to give you your award, and then instead of going back to sit with your parents, you're going to go sit back where you just came from, okay? All right, guys. So we have Eli Cox. And Marshall Cox. Addie Gelden. Amy and Billy Greenberg, but they're both not here tonight. I think Charlie's also not here tonight, Charlie Hazel. But Cecily Holden. And Evelette Holden. We have Joseph Jones. Gavin Keith, but he is also not here tonight. Yafi Kruska. Colton Lopez. He's not here, is he? Audrey Lynch. Is Jake here tonight? Jake Mole? Hi, Jake, you're here. Yay. Genevieve didn't come tonight, right? And Deanna Vondra. So that group of kids were faithful to come many of our Tuesday nights, and they just kept working away at their books, though they didn't quite finish one yet. Then we have our first book award, meaning they got all the way through a book. So Maddie's not here either. So Maddie Drayton was one of our gals that finished. Then we have Claire Hamilton. Monique Hugh. Josiah Johnson. Brennan Kim. Josiah, you go. Timmy Lau. Avery Marquette. Matt Mole. Emma Reginaldi. Araceli Salgado. Cade Swartz. Cole Swartz. Eliza Thompson. Then I'm going to have Leah. You guys are going to do something a little bit different. Leah Gleason, you're just going to come stand right here. And Nora Schnell's going to go stand right there. Cole Sharkey, are you here? No, Cole's not here. And Noah Walls, you're going to stand right here. So these guys all finished book 1, and they also completed the silver sections of that book. You will notice that they have silver patches on here. Many kids will have silver patches, but the ones that are going to get this cool little silver star in addition to their book 1 award means that they finished the entire book of silver awards. So that was a pretty big accomplishment. So congratulations, you guys. Woo! You can come over here. Noah, you got to come over here and get it. Get your award. Oh, and then Silas, I guess you might want to come down here, and you got to stand right there. Well, you know what? Maybe I should put you back up there. No, you can stand right there. All right, Silas, all you're going to get right this minute is book 1. So let's get book 1, just book 1. And then you got to go back up there. Gets confusing. All right, so for our second book awards, that means that they finished their second book this year. We have Billy Bedsall, Titus David, and Benjamin Phillips, and he unfortunately is sick and couldn't be here tonight. So now I need Tessa Morano, Silas Herzog, and Eli Smith to all stand right over here. Come over here first. All right, so Eli, when I'm done with you, you have to go back up there. No, but you have to stay right there first. All right, so Silas also finished book 2. Eli finished book 2. Tessa finished book 2. Tessa also finished her silvers in her book 2. Eli finished silver in book 2. And Silas finished silver in book 2. So he did book 1 and 2, and he got silver in book 1 and 2. And Eli finished book 2 and got silver in book 2. And Tessa finished book 2 and got silver and, drum roll please, her gold star, which is actually an amazing accomplishment. That is a huge one, and she's the only one in the entire Boys and Girls Club that got a gold star this year. So congratulations. Woo! So now you can go get your awards, and then you have to go back up there. I know, it's a bummer, huh? Oh, things are getting crazy up here. You guys all need to move over to the middle now. This is brighter over here, and parents are going to want pictures. All right, keep walking over this way. All right, so Eli, you get to come down in the front again and stay right there. So Eli then also finished book 3 this year. So that was a big accomplishment for you. And let me see, did you also do silver for book 3? Yes. So he got he finished book 2 and book 3 and got silver in both books. So congratulations. Now you can go all the way, now you can sit. All right. So now we have just a couple of kids left up here. I think there's 6 of you, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. We're going to do this in this order. All 6 of these kids have earned their Timothy Award this year. And the award is pretty spectacular. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them their award, and then they're just going to come stand back up here. Is that okay, Tony, or should we do pictures at the after? Can we still make them stand back up here and hold their award? All right. All right. I'm wanting to soak it up, you know? All right, so our first recipient tonight is going to be Rachel Nash. Woo, Rachel. Oh, I forgot that, huh? Thank you. Oh, oops. Go back up there. Sorry. All 6 of these kids also finished their 3rd book this year. So they all get their book 3 awards, and then they get their Timothy Awards. So since there's only 6 of you, we're going to go ahead and give you both awards over here, and then at the end of the night, you guys can come back up here and get pictures with your parents. Does that make sense, everybody? All right, so now you get to come all the way back down again, Rachel. So Rachel finished book 3 and book 4. And so come and get your... And Christina Piasaki also finished book 3 and book 4. Oh, say it right. No. Darn. All right.
And some of them got silvers, right?
Not yet. Shh. I don't have her as a silver. Oh, yes, I do. Rachel, you have to come back up here. You know, this is not easy. For any of you out there looking at me thinking this is easy, this is not easy. Oh, that's easy. I just need more volunteers. No, that would just think of my brain with more people. Okay, so Christina, she got book 3 and book 4, so she got her Timothy Award. And then we have Savannah Stark, also got book 3 and book 4. Christina, you have to come back up here again. This is good. This is good exercise. Okay. So, no, Savannah, I think you can actually go sit back down. Darn, this is weird, huh? I'm so sorry, everybody. All right, next we have Sadie Van Ryn. She finished book 3 and book 4. And you have to come back up here, Sadie. Sadie, you have to come back up here. And then we have, let's see. All right, Caleb, we're going to do you next. So Caleb finished book 3 and book 4, so you can go get that. Yes, you do. You have to go back up. And then all the way from South Carolina, having flown in today, this is our virtual AWANA award winner. Grace Appleby started AWANA for about 2.5 months of the COVID year, I believe. And her family made the decision to move to South Carolina, but they traveled a little bit beforehand. So from their motorhome across the country, wherever they would be, they would make sure that they had an internet connection, and Grace would call in every Tuesday night and do verses virtually. Then they got down to South Carolina and found out that the AWANA programs down there did not have the same system, and Grace is the 5th child, and all 4 of her brothers earned their Timothy Awards, and Grace was like, Mom, I kind of want to earn mine also. So for the last basically 3 years, Grace has been Zooming in every Tuesday night. She doesn't join us for games, sadly. We can't quite figure out how to do that. But she does join us not only for verses, but she stays connected and she goes to the large group time with us, and her little face sits right there. And she watches what's happening in the room, and occasionally she asks questions and pipes in, and so we all know she's there. And we were very fortunate that her family also brought her up for the sleepover that the girls have. That wasn't a sleepover this year, it was a lateover. But we did that this year, and Grace got to come for that. So it was kind of an exciting big deal that she's here tonight. So this is Grace. Yeah, but she did. Go back.
And Savannah saying she did hers.
She did. She did.
But Savannah's saying she did hers, so I think we should just have her come.
All right, come on up here. Savannah, you have to come back, apparently. Apparently, I did not do everything exactly like I was supposed to here. So let's see. So Savannah, did you do silvers for book 3 and 4? Okay. So I missed this, and I wish that I hadn't, because I know that a lot of us keep these things. And so if you did, I'm sorry, Stark family. If you just write in here Savannah's name, that she also got her silver awards for book 3 and book 4. So tonight, I just want to also acknowledge that Rachel Nash finished all of her silver awards for her book 4. So that was pretty impressive. Christina also finished all of her silver awards for her book 4. You did. You did. And then your remaining 4 got their silver awards in both books 3 and books 4. So it was a big night for these guys. So congratulations, everybody. Woo! So you can go get your silvers. Thank you. I would like to relinquish the microphone now. Oh, my leaders, I did this last time too. All right. So I have a lot of leaders. As you guys all know, this cannot be done without an army of people. So I have my club secretary, Kelly Smith, who has been absolutely fantastic. And if you guys, those of you that are here, can you guys all stand? All right, boys, over there. Mark, Lee, Josh, Joe. Somewhere you're here, Joe. I know you are. Joe's back there. And then here's the ladies. So we have Teresa Cartwright with 20 years, Tina Caswell with 38, and I reminded her that she can't retire till she gets to 40 because it just doesn't make sense to do it before. Stacy Morano, 16 years, Laura Sandstedt, 9 years, Amanda Swartz, 5 years, Judy Hugh, 2 years, Mark Smith, 18 years, Joe Reginaldi is a newbie at 1 year, Tom Wielder, 7 years, Brett Engelman, 1 year, Lee Bennett, 8 years, and Josh Lau stepped up and is doing 1 year, and he's graduating and moving on to the University of Illinois next year, so thank you for all your service.
And just when you thought AWANA was over. No, it does not stop in 5th grade at TNT. We go all the way through high school. Yay! So our next group that I want to talk about is our middle schoolers. So would you guys come on up and join me at the front? My middle school Trek family. I tell you, I am so excited. This year has been fantastic. We've had the most middle schoolers in our Trek program this year than we have ever had. We've had 10 students that have been committed to being in the Word, in addition to also being in youth group, most of them. And so it has just been so exciting this year to have them all participate with us. So, yeah, we've got a variety of some 6th grade, some 7th grade, some 8th grade, and apparently they do not know how to stand on steps. Andrew's just afraid of being too tall. So the thing that's exciting about this is that as they get older, they have the opportunity to not only learn Scripture, but they're doing more Bible study, and they are doing a lot more practical application. And so as they move on to the journey, which is the high school, then it's a little bit more preparing them for being out in the world. And so each level prepares them a little bit more and a little bit more. And so it's just very exciting to see these guys continuing to go on. And so first of all, with our rewards, we want to acknowledge, we had one student who kind of started halfway through, and so that was a little bit difficult to try to expect him to have done all of the work. So we're going to just recognize Mr. Eli Vondra here. He tried really hard, and the goal with him is we're going to see if we can get him caught up over the summer. So next year, be prepared. We're going to hopefully give him credit for this year and for next year. So we're going to keep working on that. All righty. Next, we are going to recognize Mr. Ben Smythe. Ben started off with us last year and decided that he needed to just take a little breather, which was totally cool because, it's a lot of work. They're busy. Middle school is not easy to step into. It's a whole new world. And then you've got youth group and you've got all the other things that are going on. And so I actually wanted to commend Ben for deciding, what he wanted to dedicate his time to. And then this year he came back. And we were so happy to have you. And he finished his first year. So he gets an award. You want to do boys? This is my left hand, I tell you, this is Brandon. He was a godsend last year because we had like 4 girls and 4 boys, and there's no way I was going to handle everybody myself. And so it was so nice. It was my first male leader in Trek and Journey, and so wonderful. And as you can see by looking up here, he had the lion's share of the work this year. So it was amazing. So let's see here. Where did he go? All right, so Austin has finished his first year of Trek as well. So that's been very fun. Yeah, let's go to year 1. Yeah. Okay. And then we have Miss Lizzie. We had some issues trying to get her to actually show up just because the last couple of years she's had some scheduling conflicts, and so we were very excited to have you come back and hang with us. And of course, she is in 8th grade, so she'll be moving up to our Journey program next year, hopefully. So we were happy to have her for 1 year in Trek, but we're very happy. We're very excited. And then we have Miss Jemiah, who finished her first. Jemiah is another new one to our AWANA program, and so she didn't quite know what she was signing up for. But I tell you, she worked her tail off because when she realized towards the end she had a little bit to work on, she was like, I am committed to getting this done. And so we spent some time outside of our regular Tuesday nights, and she worked, and she actually finished everything, and I was so incredibly proud of her. And then we have Miss Kaylin. I've known Kaylin since she was probably just born when MOPS program. And so Kaylin is one who has, we just really worked on some memorization skills and things. And she just, oh my gosh, she just impressed me this year. You just worked really hard, and I was so amazed at how well you did with your memorization this year. It's just really nice. So, the next thing that I want to talk about, and yeah, we'll leave the box here. One of the beautiful things about having the availability of Trek is that every once in a while we have students who, while they were in T&T, Boys Club or Girls Club, they didn't quite finish all of those 4 books, because that's a lot to ask of them. So when they come to us in Trek, that gives them the opportunity to still finish earning their 4 books. And so this next individual, Miss Hannah Krause, she finished 2 books while she was in Girls Club, and then she finished her 3rd book last year with us in Trek. And this year she finished her 4th book. And so she gets her Timothy Award. That takes some dedication. So we're very proud of her persistence in completing that award. And so you know that the big awards, we've been talking about Timothy, happens at 4 years worth of books. The next big award comes at 6 years, and it's called the Meritorious Award, and we have a person who's actually earning this one as well, Mr. Josh Nash. And so he is earning, look at this. They just updated this one. It is so pretty. So, Josh, congratulations on getting your Meritorious Award. So that's 6 years worth of books starting in 3rd grade. So congratulations for that. We're very excited. All right. So now we have 2 gentlemen still standing. What's up? You got your hands are empty, man. What's up with that? I don't know. So our 2 friends here that are in 8th grade are going to be moving up to Journey as well. These guys, though, they finished their Timothys while they were in Boys Club. So that actually kind of put them a year ahead. So this year, while they finished their 3rd year of Trek, that actually puts them in how many books would that have been for you guys? 7 books. So that means that they earned which award last year? They've already gotten their Meritorious at 6 years. So then 7 would put them at actually being the equivalent of being into the high school program, because we only have 10 years worth of AWANA. So even though they finished the 3rd year of Trek, they're getting their pin, Silas, they're getting their pin for completing the 1st year of Journey, which puts them already starting into the high school program. And Andrew Velour. How many years do you guys have left then to actually finish the full AWANA program? 3 more years, and they will be done with all that AWANA has to do. Although then they can come back and lead, right? Yeah, y'all can come back and lead. Actually, Silas has already been a leader. He's been helping, so that's fantastic. Speaking of 10 years, so our Journey kids, we've got 5 of them this year. 4 of them decided that they're going to have a party tomorrow, so they're doing their own thing. But we do have somebody that I told him he had to come and he had to come because he's my son. He had no choice. So every so often, we have an individual who has completed all 10 years. And we have that award we call the Citation Award. And there's actually a plaque back here. And so, actually, we have 2 plaques. There's one that has all the Timothy winners. Is that the Timothy? This is Citations. Oh, that's Citations. Okay. So the Citations, you can hold that one. So that means he's completed 10 years of books starting in 3rd grade. And so as long as I've been here, and I've been doing Trek and Journey for 10 years or so, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's the 6th person who has earned this award. This is a big deal. So he will have finished his 4th year in Journey, and he is finished. You should have seen him when he recited that last verse last week. He's like, oh my gosh, that's the last verse I will ever have to do in AWANA. And then he just bowed his head and he held it. He's like, I can't believe it. And so we will be celebrating his accomplishments with an actual ceremony in the fall, because technically you're supposed to be a graduating senior, but he's only a junior. But we will take care of that next fall. So just say congratulations. That's a lot of work. It's like 830 verses. That's a lot of verses. So, so Brandon, I want to thank you for being such a faithful leader. And actually, there's somebody else here that I want to recognize. There were times when Brandon had training, and we had another gentleman who is a youth group leader who just stepped up, I tell you, at like the last minute. And it's Byron Smythe. And so I kind of counted him. I didn't even ask permission, but I counted him as a leader. And we could not have met a lot of times without him. And so we're so grateful for your stepping up and helping us out. Thank you so much. And so congratulations to you guys. We're looking forward to next year.
All right, you guys can go back to Club Jam. All right, we're almost done. You guys have been really good. So, first of all, again, we had an amazing year. It wouldn't be the year it was without the fantastic job of all the kids. So all the kids stand up for a round of applause. Excellent job. It has been great every Tuesday night. Secondly, I want all the families to stand up, and the kids can applaud you for bringing them here every Tuesday. Thank you, families. It certainly is a partnership, as many of the leaders said, of us teaching your kids the word and also building upon what you're doing at home. As many of our directors have said, it does take a small army to handle everything that happens every Tuesday night. So can I just have all my leaders, all of you guys, stand up for one final round of applause. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, it's an absolute blessing every Tuesday to just come and to see these faithful leaders every single week. Just come and love on all of your kids. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Jim, Arlona, Chuck, Amy, if you're here somewhere, please stand up. There she is. I ask her so many last-minute things to do for AWANA, and she's just awesome. So thanks for all the staff behind the scenes. Andy, are you still here? Andy Schilke, our club photographer. He's not here, but he's the one that helped get all those pictures organized. Hundreds and hundreds of pictures that I had to go through, so it's been fantastic. Eric and Jill, our game directors. Are you guys here? Can you stand up, please? Thank you guys for making games so fun. Jess, are you here? I'm going to embarrass you again. There she is, our famous meal deal director. Thank you again. Amazing food. Over 2,000 meals served this past year for everyone that came. So excellent. Thank you. All right. Jenny already left. But thanks again, Jenny, for everything. She's the life and soul behind Trek and Journey, and came to me many years about getting that going, and just been amazing keeping that going the whole time. Bettina and Katie, please stand. Our Sparky directors. Lessons, all the organization for Sparkies. Again, they were busting at the seam. So many kids. Kim, our TNT for many years. Kim, like me, is just a big kid at heart, so this is where we belong. Valentina is not here, but Jamie, I think you're still here, or maybe you're already doing what I rely on you for so much, the behind the scenes. Jamie Moe and Valentina Engelman. We had so much for our secretary role, who was April, and she retired. We split it into 2 different roles, and they've just been amazing. So even though they're not here, let's give them a round of applause. They help keep my head straight. The best for last. So I can have everyone please pay attention. The best for last. We have lots of fun, play lots of games, do silly themes, but it's all about Jesus. And we want the kids to know how much he loves them. And we love seeing the kids as they're saying their verses, listening to the message. And it's been a huge blessing that we actually had 2 of our AWANA kids come to Christ this year as a result of AWANA. So that's what it's all about. All right, so we're going to close with prayer. I'm going to have Amy come up. Please join us in the connecting place for some snacks and goodies, and please find your leader and thank them for a great year.
Before we pray, we have to thank our amazing rock star AWANA commander, Tony. Everybody give him a round of applause. There are so many churches where the children's director does that role as well, and there's just no way I even could. Tony does such an amazing job, does so much behind the scenes, works all day, full time, and then comes here and loves on your kids and teaches them about Jesus and just enables and provides everything that every club needs to make this year awesome. So thank you so much to Tony. And I just want to echo everything he said. Thank you to the parents. Thank you for the volunteers. I'm not going to say it all again because he did an amazing job doing it. I do want to let you know, if you guys don't have a home church, we would love you to join us here on weekends. We can give you more information. It's on our website. But we do have services and programs for the kids. And we love your kids. We'd love to see you guys more often. Before we go enjoy some snacks, will you join me in prayer? Heavenly Father, thank you. You are so good. We praise your holy name. We thank you for bringing us all together this whole year so that each one of these kids can learn more about you and your word and how we can live for you and have so much fun doing it. Thank you for our volunteers. Thank you for our leaders. Thank you for these parents who week after week brought their kids here, who worked with them on their verses, who are instilling in them a love for you. Be with us the rest of the night. Help us to enjoy these cookies and snacks and help us have a safe trip home. In your name we pray. Amen.
So strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty.